So they're fuming right now. I don't have much of a better option. Let's quickly talk about articulation. Art, right? It's an art. It's illusion. The idea and the person communicating it are what's important. Again, as God revealed himself to Moses, I am who I am. So when we look at waking up, the way is the king up. The king who's pointing up, Ero, Era, Haru, hero, Air Alpha, Arrow, Alpha Row, right? Pointing up. All these guys are part of his staff. They're pointing up, and he's standing on top as the top martial artist. In truth, he's earned it. It's no generational privilege, but the spear of generation, generational spirit, the spirit of man, which is the candle of the Lord. Okay? So waking up, wake key up. What is the key up? It is focusing and striking with precision. It is the superior driving force is the generational spirit of righteousness, right? Which ends with me after I die. So this willingness to respect and accept this guy is accept the spirit of righteousness. It's more than just this guy. It is the spirit that he's in. You don't use mistakes in grammar to say that you shouldn't follow him. You don't use them drugging him, right? Especially when he said, and I said it many times, that after I'm done, it ends with me. So those who wish to be righteous must rally to the standard. Stand and standard, right? Stand with him. Stand in obedience to God under him, right? In the divine order. Respect the order that God has given through nature. Okay? I have this somewhere around here. I have my notes. Yeah, they made it very difficult for me. And this is part of why. I can't even write on a piece of paper. I got to write on different bags and stuff because they're fuming. And even having trouble articulating myself right now because it's fuming. It's heavy in the air. I'm sweating for more than one reason. Okay? It doesn't take a genius to see that these are physical symptoms that accompany a physical event. These aren't mental symptoms. I'm not hyperventilating, and I can't even breathe heavy to kind of show you what I mean, or else I'm going to breathe in these fumes. It's that obvious. So let's look at society. Right? We have gay groups that are very dominant in society. They dominate, sectors, dating sites, the entertainment industry, the movies. I'm sure everyone in America can agree on that. The liberal media, the gay media, and all these gay guys came out the closet as news anchors and so on and so forth. We have the feminists, right? Beyonce, Taylor Swift, quite a few successful feminist businessmen. Okay, we have the white supremacist movement, including Trump. Okay, these guys are highly political, extremely political. They deal in sabotage. Even the definition of sabotage includes for political reasons, especially social and political reasons. They have a eugenic narrative. Their narrative is the gay guy is superior. Some narrative is the feminist is superior. Some narrative is the white, the Jew, you name it. Okay. And they all have vested interest in sabotaging me because they do not have a viable counterargument for the African alpha male. Martial art intelligence is the highest form of intelligence. This is the kind of mental development that is superior to any path. The scientist pales in comparison. The artist pales in comparison. The craftsman, the carpenter, the plumber, you name it. All these paths are inferior, and the point of this isn't to say, hey, you know what, I'm just going to bash on these paths. It has to be said. The more they insist on cheating me out of my rightful place, what I call demonocratizing. The demon arguments come together to use material force when transcend means being above, climbing across, being separate from the material world, being superior, being supernatural. If I remember, I'll put it at the end of the fucking video, this picture that I have. Okay, so I transcend that. God transcends this. He's not limited to, he's above the material world. They find their life as like yuppie fraternity subordinates in the material world. Okay, and it's the yuppie argument. It's the yuppie gay that is saying he's superior. It's the yuppie feminist that's saying she's superior. It's the yuppie white guy who's saying, what do you think they're doing it for the trailer the trailer park guy? Stupid. That's not what they're saying. They're saying that the yuppie corporate guy is superior. The bubble community, Hampton, Malibu, Palo Alto, okay, Almaden Valley, San Jose, just rich, ninny, indifferent scum, right? Indifference. What's the difference between a great man and a yuppie? The yuppie's indifferent and pretends to care. The more they pretend to care and they actually don't put the core of righteousness first, the more they are inferior. Okay, so we see waking up, right? As I said in the beginning of this video, the waking up is the way king up. Okay, wake up, right? They're in a fantasy. Okay, fantasia. T is the feminist suffix like cat and bat. Bat being a deity, right? Where it's a female deity. Where Ba is soul and Ka is spirit, but it's in this particular way that has to do with the martial arts society when the magic card ninnies superimposed on it. The hue is the authoritative. The hue is basically like keying up, except for saying words, right? Saying words, saying there, okay, in a certain martial art way. Where their authoritative version, oh yes, I'll do this. Oh, I'm feeling creative right now. I'm talking to the universe. That's their version of hue. It's creative. It is lies. Fantasy, the fan, the T, and the AC, the fake AC, the fan of A, anime fan pretending to be a martial artist, for instance. It's the fake, okay? Pretending, right? The foe of king, the fake king, faking, foe a king, right? Or foe king, rather. F-O, right? Interchangeable vowel. We just leave that alone. You get the fuck I'm saying. They're magic card bitch. When they say, who am I? Do they say, hey, they're the son of two doctors, one an African brain surgeon who came here as a refugee during the 60s as a big guy, not as a female brain surgeon who's smaller. Whether she was a pioneer or not, she's a woman. She's not this masculine big guy cutting into someone's head as an African refugee, not an African-American geek. Not Bill Cosby or Ben Carson. May as well be Bill Cosby. Okay, not this kind of, oh, hi, I'm Ben Carson. Hi, I got no, this serious African warrior, martial art, royal hero. Okay? Who am I? The son of a brain surgeon from the African martial arts royal family. It is apparent. Okay? You start with this guy. If you can't rule him out, he's the top. And everyone who seeks to cheat him are nothing more than pussy, Luciferian, fantasy, fake pussies that he has stopped. He has spiritually stopped. Who cares if they wear golden panties and drive a pink Benz? He has spiritually stopped them. Gives a shit about anything else.